Cody will kick somebody in the balls and cheat to win, still be recognized as a babyface. Randy Orton will punt Cody in the head, breaking his orbital bone, still get cheered. It's like it
was a horrible match, that one. That punt was the best part of that whole thing.
And it didn't even actually occur during the course of the match. It happened after the match.
It was after the fact.
Yeah. They have lost the ability to do anything so transgressive to get booed, which is why I still put over Gunther interrupting Chelsea Green's promo is great, because he's the only true heel that they have left. Let's be fair. Let's be fair to the Fed, all right? I don't think anyone has really said that their editing team or their video production team has been lackluster the past several years. It's mainly been the creative that people have issues with. And
production, like they have snafus, but nothing where you're like, oh God, what are you doing?
Yeah. It's not like that the audio that plagues AEW, where like you just get like segments where there's no audio for the first like 2 seconds and you're like, oh God. Actually, the only thing that you can say about the editing in the fucking Fed is that they just cut things out now.
They do.
A lot.
They edit stuff out so you don't get to see it anymore.
Well, not just that, they just cut things that no longer get to be on TV, a la Paige.
Yeah.
Who had
surprising
had some words about that. I think they just decide, you know what, like half of what we're doing is just gonna go to online exclusive, like Ricky Saints, Shinsuke, The Miz and Kit Wilson being just seemingly unzombified and uncursed. The setup for Blake Monroe's first match on SmackDown, all that. Nowhere on the show, just all on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, because you've got a main event where anybody who deserves main roster attention or like TV attention, they go there because they don't want to deal with them. You've got guys who got brought up, or people who got brought up from NXT who then just don't get used.
Yeah.
It's a surprise. It's a surprise. And like someone like Paige who came back, so you would think they would have more storyline stuff for her if they're bringing her back. Just shelving her.
Well, we know why that is. It's because Brie got injured when they did the heel turn for the Bellas at SummerSlam. So now they've been sidelined because we're not going to pivot to something different with these people. We're just going to sit on it.
Which is so weird to me. It's like you obviously have so much shit you can work with, and yet you choose not to.
Yeah. No, instead they choose to redo shit that we're already tired of. A la the opening of Raw this week, which set up the main event of Raw, which is Solo Sikoa versus Jey Uso. And okay, this is maybe a let it play out situation, because OG Bloodline kind of sucked for a long period of time until they brought Sami Zayn into the mix and he introduced some levity. That could be Solo right now, because we open up Raw, we've got Jay doing his whole spiel, gets interrupted by Solo in the crowd again, and he obliterates Jay's attempt to get his your warning shot over again. Because before it was just the pew pew bang 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 pow, and this time he did the whole duck and he did the look behind.
You okay back there?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. He destroyed this bit for Jey Uso in the best way possible.
Oh, he did, and he makes his points very clear. Like, he's been in the family. He's still technically part of the family.
Yeah.
He also knows that this family is extremely toxic, extremely unhealthy for anyone to be involved in, and doesn't want anything to do with it.
What was the line he had for Jay right off the bat? Because Jay was telling him he needs to fall in line. He's like, fall in line like you? It doesn't look like you fall in line. It looks like you fell behind. Because, you know, you were a world champion. Now you're just another lapdog again.
It was a really good spot right there. Like, you got to let Solo cook.
Yeah.
Like, this is a perfect example because he not only did he just own Jay, he owned the entire promo. And he involved the audience in such a fun way to keep them involved with this back and forth.
Yeah.
It was perfect for him.
He queued it up perfectly with that line about, you know, I like where I'm at. Everybody here seems to like where I'm at, where Solo Dolo's at, and they cheered for him. And that's correct because this is the version of Solo that we like the most out of every version that we've had, from Enforcer, quiet street fighter Solo that they brought him in as in the beginning, to you know, Roman's Enforcer, to what was it, like the I'm gonna be a mafioso type like Roman, you know, I'm gonna have my own bloodline Solo, banter Solo, who is unserious, kind of invokes like late Nation of Domination Rock when he started finding his Riz. Like, that's the best version of Solo.
It is. No, it seriously is. Like, he owns the mic. It's a shame he didn't get to talk like this sooner, to be honest with you. We got hints of it during Usurper Solo when he usurped the Ulafala.
And remember, he showed up to the show and he's like in the crowd and he's like, yeah, I bought tickets. Like, that's why like I'm here. Like, that was great.
Great spot. Yeah, this version of him, it's been awesome and the fans are totally behind it. Which, like, this spot was still good, don't get me wrong. Yeah, because you set up a good match. You know, Jay versus Solo. If Jay wins, Solo's got to rejoin the bloodline. But if Solo wins, this motherfucking family's got to leave him alone.
Exactly. And like, okay, reasonable stakes. Also kind of like falls in line with like Roman's shtick lately. Like, even though he's not here, obviously. Right. Big surprise. But he did the same thing with Jacob. Like, either you get on my side or we beat you in the submission, you know, blood in, blood out with the bloodline. And it's just, you know, like, even if you don't want to be here, you're going to be forced to be here and follow orders. Like, just what it is.
And it goes right into the backstage segment where Jay gets backstage and you see Jimmy and Jacob Fatu standing there, and Fatu lays the fuck into him. Like,
dude, it gets me every time he calls Jay a punk ass.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. And I love it's a good spot, despite me not really enjoying Bloodline stuff completely, because the hypocrisy behind Jacob's statement is astounding. Yeah. And it's meant to be that way. It's not like, oh, he's just being a hypocrite. No. The storytelling, like, you're supposed to be like, oh, he's a hypocrite. Why is he getting on Jay like this when he also got neutered and had to fall in line?
Yeah, but that's exactly to his like overall point, is just like, hey, I follow orders from the tribal chief, nobody else. He's the one calling the shots here. You need to also follow his orders to the T. Otherwise, you know, I'll stomp your ass too.
Yep. Yeah. Because when you look at it, Jay is following orders, but he's still kind of doing his own thing. Like, he's trying to be the tribal chief. We could get, instead of like a breakaway Jay, we could get like an usurper Jay in the future.
We could. I mean, it's not going to be Jimmy because they don't fuck you all with Jimmy, except, you know, let him be unserious in the background.
Honestly, I think that's what he wants. I think he's just like, I just want to be around. I don't need to do shit.
Yeah, you don't want to take bumps. You don't want to take bumps anymore. He's done. He's like, I'm a dad. Like, how many times over? I got a newborn. I ain't got time for that.
He was probably playing 2K and accidentally like used Axiom and then realized Axiom does not take bumps. He's like, I got to do that.
Hey, he's got to get booked for our GM mode. Oh, God. But first match of the night is one of the Luchador tournaments to face Roman at the AAA show coming up a couple weeks. When is this?
Yeah, a few weeks from now.
Yeah.
Like first week of September or something like that.
Yeah. Penta and Laredo Kid. Great chemistry between the two of these guys. Should not be, a surprise to anybody involved. Unfortunately, crowd doesn't give a shit because they don't know nothing about Laredo Kid. They pop for Penta, obviously, but it's fine. Like, the only downside is
match.
Yeah, it's a stellar match, but it doesn't fit with like WWE's match style whatsoever. So the crowd isn't conditioned to get up for anything, really.
Honestly, I think what would have helped this a lot is if you had out Corey Graves, Rey Mysterio, and JBL to be commentary for these matches.
But the crowd doesn't hear the commentary.
No, I know, but I mean for the people at home.
Oh.
Because lean into the AAA more.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because that's my next point, though, is on the in-ring or in-arena crowd. I don't know exactly how you get them behind like Laredo Kid, who is an amazing luchador.
Absolutely.
Like no qualms there. But they don't promote these guys on the main shows like ever.
At all.
Anybody who's in that crowd is more than likely just a WWE mark and doesn't watch beyond the two shows.
Oh, absolutely.
Nothing against them, but
no. And people like what they like. That's fine. But if you're going to introduce some new, wrestlers to your product and want the crowd to, have some familiarity with them, throw a video package on during the commercial break. You're not doing anything with that fucking crowd anyway.
Especially because like Laredo Kid has had history with Penta.
Yeah.
And Ray. Like you could, I know they don't like talking about other companies that aren't affiliated with them. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with bringing up the rivalries and such. You don't have to say the company names. Just bring up the rivalries. Say in a different company, these two went at it for years or what have you.
But obviously, no surprise here. Penta gets the win and with a destroyer, which fantastic. I love that they have decided that the destroyer will be, just one of Penta's many finishing maneuvers besides the, sacrifice arm breaker or the Penta driver or something like that. Just him popping up the destroyer out of nowhere is just fantastic. And, he moves forward in the tournament. It seems like, the rumors are true. Penta's probably going to be the one facing Roman when they're in Mexico City.
It's a guarantee.
It's almost all but confirmed.
Honestly, when you look at how Penta is in WWE, there's no way they could not move him up to the main card at this point. He's done his time in the mid card. He has made the Intercontinental belt like mean something for real. Going in with Chad Gable's now reign, I feel like that's just going to keep going on. But he can't stagnate in the mid card. You can't keep him there forever. Otherwise, he's just going to be a Rusev or a Dragon Lee. So
yeah.
At the end of the day, though, I normally would say that this was the type of loss that catapults you for someone like Laredo Kid, because he lost an amazing battle. The problem is with the in arena crowd, they didn't give a shit. So I don't know if this pop was anything.
I don't know. You know what? We'll see after his next, appearance on AAA.
On AAA, he's adored.
Well, yeah, but if they're gonna respond more or less to him because of this tournament,
Good point. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Because he's not gonna get booked on fucking SmackDown for who knows how long again. He'll be on AAA at some point in the near future, and that's okay.
Yeah. Well, he'll probably go after the Mega Campeon at some point. So,
which, by the way, is down past a calendar year with that belt now.
He's either just past it or just at it. One of the two.
It seems like it.
Yeah. Dom recently liked a thing online about transgender women in sports and
it wasn't just him. It was also Jada Parker and Brie Bella, and it was Sophie Cunningham doubling down on the whole thing with, hey, real quick, school year just started last week. There's already been more school shootings than there has been, than there is active transgender people in sports,
whether it be
K through
children,
professional.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're not concerned about kids. Well, I take that back. You're not concerned about children. You're not concerned about people raping children.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You just decided that you hate this, at-risk minority group, that's less than 1% of the population.
Yep. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you can tell someone that somebody they hate is doing something bad that they shouldn't be doing, then you're going to be distracted while they take everything from you.
Yep. They're just stealing shit. They're stealing rights right out of your pocket. And you're handing it over and saying thank you. So fuck off.
But hey, you know what? You could pay $100,000 a month and do a little insider trading with the president.
Hey, look at that. That's totally legal. No one's going to do anything about it. Anyway.
No one's going to do shit.
Next match of the night is Tozawa versus Theory. Nobody gives a fuck about anybody involved here. Luckily, this is saved with a post-match angle featuring Braun Breaker and Obafemi. Once again, okay, we got the path for both these guys coming to a clash at some point in the future. Preferably after, Oba's risen up to main event and Braun is still kind of looking up, cursing himself for that should be me, and make him a good maybe not first defense of a main title, but maybe a first feud, something that they could build to.
With the way these two their aura smashes against each other, I could see Braun being a long-term foil to Oba.
Mm-hmm.
Where he can't always beat him, but he can sometimes.
Yeah.
And I agree. I think this would be a great rivalry. I don't know if it needs to be the first one necessarily. But I like Braun Breaker when he's in the chase. I like when he's had something that he needs, that he sees, and he's like, I have to destroy.
Yeah.
There's something magical about it. I'm not gonna lie, because when those two aura farmed against each other at the top of the ring last week, money. I
gotta say, if you're gonna get meta with shit as far as your booking, this is the way to do it. Take the words out of people's mouths that you see, online in the crowd, stuff like that, and turn it into the story that is believable,
Yeah, you can literally give Braun Breaker his Cody Rhodes moment by having Oba take a belt eventually, hopefully from Roman, so we actually have a working champ again, and then have Braun go after the belt.
Honestly, what I'd like to see is the finish to next year's Rumble be Oba and Braun be the last two. Oba gets the win over Braun. He main events, WrestleMania against Roman probably. And then you have Braun win at Elimination Chamber.
Money in the Bank so he can cash in.
Nah, I feel like Money in the Bank this point should be a comedy gimmick.
Well, hear me out real quick.
Yeah.
Just hear me out. Let's say he did get the briefcase and he cashed in, but instead of it being a squash, he takes the belt off Oba in 10 seconds because Oba's tired. It's just another full-on match.
He does the Big E thing where he declares at the start of the show, I'm cashing in tonight. I want my match.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could, it's great babyface move.
Yeah. And then you have Oba just look like this giant in the ring waiting for him. And instead of having him run down like he does, sprinting down the rampway, have Braun just walk slowly down there, just contemplating shit.
I like it.
Oh, I love it, dude. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
I like it. I like it a lot. I also like Stephanie Vaquer coming to the ring. Yeah. Stating her case, being happy to be back, kind of laying everything out there, getting interrupted by Becky, and just being these two butting heads is great because we've really only seen Stephanie Vaquer as the champ. You know, we haven't had her like really on the chase or really anywhere else outside of I have the belt.
Yep. Yeah. And then you have an equal competitor to her, Becky Lynch, come out.
Mm-hmm.
Equal but opposite. Like these two butt heads really well.
Yeah.
I was surprised at how good this promo spot was between the two. I was worried at first just because of language barriers and all that, but then Becky's speaking Spanish and shit. I'm like, oh no, we're Gucci. We're Gucci.
I was so here for this. I was so happy about this because it's just like, look, I liked Becky's run with the heel shtick and being like, you know, everybody knows it. I know it. Like, you know, Bleacher Report knows it, you know, Sports Illustrated knows it. Like, I liked those lines and stuff like that, but her kind of going to straight up face Becky, who is confident, is still great because
she still has tinges though.
She has tinges, yeah, because it's the overconfidence.
Yeah,
it's the overconfidence that works for me with her, and more importantly, this is a good, you know, use of Becky again to elevate another wrestler. Like, yeah, I mean, she did a decent job with Lyra before they decided they were going to sideline Lyra with Bayley in the tag division and then kind of forget about him a little bit. And, you know, it worked a little bit for, you know, Sol Ruca and Maxine for a little bit. Like, Maxine got somewhere before being relegated to being a valet for the Vision. And Sol Ruca's doing stuff still. You know,
yeah, technically, she's around. She still makes TV appearances still.
She's still like in that, you know, women's IC, you know, conversation.
But here's the problem, Alex.
Yeah.
Normally, we would be like, ooh, who do we think is going to actually go up against Liv at this point? Will we get a rematch between Stephanie and Liv? Are we going to see Big Bex come out and rip that belt off of Liv? But at this point, the better storyline is between Stephanie and Becky. I care more about that than I do about Liv having a belt. Like,
well, that's the thing. It's not really. I don't blame Liv for the way that her arc has been booked with this belt run whatsoever. Same. Right? Like, same. It's just, you know, they didn't have a plan whatsoever for it after, you know, she got the belt and Stephanie McCare got injured and stuff like that. But adding Becky to the mix does make it more interesting than it just being a straight rematch between Liv and Stephanie McCare. It just does.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, I think the better storytelling would be Stephanie falls short of getting to Liv because of Becky. Becky goes on to beat Liv, and then Stephanie has to come back and beat Becky.
Yeah. I could see that. I could also see it being, you know, usual WWE booking of like, oh, let's just put them all in the triple threat and we sort it out from there. And then we have Becky get the win over Liv and Stephanie McCare is not like borderline cheated. Like, we could throw some Judgment Day action in there and Raquel or Roxanne to prevent Stephanie McCare from getting the win. But then like Becky sneaks in the win, you know, and then Becky has a one-up on Liv and Stephanie McCare to kind of lord over them for a little bit, and then like Steph can work to beat Becky one-on-one.
And then can we have a moment where Liv gets in Becky's face behind the scenes, like backstage, and as they're yelling at each other, we just get a blur of Stephanie McCare running up and shoving Liv right into Becky.
Then we get, you know, Liv with that giant fucking goose egg for another 3 months.
Yeah.
Might be something.
Also, I guess Liv is engaged now, so congrats, I guess, to getting engaged to a conversion therapist person.
I thought that was his mom.
So
doesn't matter.
It's a family. It's a family business.
Yeah, it's tangential.
Yeah,
close enough. Look, she's from Jersey. Okay, there's certain caveats that come with that, you know. I mean, before she was a wrestler, if I'm not mistaken, she was a waitress at Hooters.
She was.
So, like,
that's where she got noticed.
Yeah, that's where she got. Big surprise. That was probably the John Laurinaitis recruiting special. So,
actually, like, I think it was Laurinaitis too who who she first met. I think you're actually right.
Yeah, like dude, some wrestlers are just fucking stupid. Cue Big Damo right there. I don't know what to tell you. They're just fucking stupid. All right.
Yeah, and I know Will Ospreay.
Shout out to Finley. Oh God.
Fucking hell.
Anyway,
but you're right though. Some people are just fucking stupid.
Some people are just fucking stupid. They don't fucking care about other people. It's just what it is.
You know what else was fucking stupid, Alex?
Oh God, what was it?
The aftermath of this next match between Dragon Lee and Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah. God, I wanted to like this so much more up until we got to this point post-match. Because Dragon Lee getting the win over Dom, fine. Dom's lost 11 other matches this year since becoming...
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was his 12th match he lost in a row.
Yeah. In a row. Yeah. After he pinned... he was the last person to pin John Cena before Gunther retired him, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what happened backstage. It's very clear that Triple Bald does not like him because even Undertaker is confused by this shit.
Yeah. It doesn't make a lick of fucking sense. Honestly, I'm surprised that they treat him this way, given how much he has done for this company as a performer. He has elevated himself doing exactly what they asked him to. Like, at no point in time has it ever felt like Dom got himself over. It definitely felt like a conscious effort by the company and Dom working together to accomplish where he landed on the card. And then they decided that we hate Dominic Mysterio now. We're not going to book him in any way, shape, or form that isn't a god joke.
It's like they took all the booing and stuff when he would talk last year and took it to heart, and they're like, "Oh, they don't want him. Let's just make him lose all the time."
Yeah,
without realizing, no, we just enjoy booing the kid because it's fun.
Yeah,
like it's fun.
I want to say, from the setup for this match, the interaction between Dom and Ray was perfect. It was. They were so good in that backstage segment setting up this match. I loved it so much. It makes me question why they aren't doing it more.
I know.
Yeah.
And it actually is funny because when you think about it, you would expect Dom to be in the tournament to go up against Roman, because Dom is another one of those that you would expect to get moved up because of not only the time he's put in, but getting the fans behind him. Like, they love when he comes out.
Like, he has made that, like, he has got an official sponsorship from Dude Wipes, and he was a spokesperson for Wingstop on their behalf.
Yeah, and he also does DoorDash commercials that always play between every segment.
It's wild to me. Just as wild as Big Cass showing up to stomp Dragon Lee for whatever reason.
Okay, all right. I got a question, Alex.
Yeah.
And for everybody listening too. Do they not have plans for Big Cass? Did they just go, you know what? Let's have you jump people over and over. Like, that's it? Nothing else? Yeah,
nothing else. Like,
especially when you did like the lead up with the video packages and everything. You got nothing? Nothing?
Like, he's just gonna be another fucking mid-card guy. He's gonna be another Rusev. That's exactly where his trajectory is taking him. He's gonna be fucking Rusev.
But this is his problem, though, Alex. He doesn't have an Ethan Page on his side to help elevate his like Rusev has. Like,
well, yeah, because they're not bringing back Enzo. It seems very clear. Look, I know people are gonna have like words about what they do with like Big Cass moving forward and stuff like this, and they have all this nostalgia. Big Cass and Enzo were never champions.
Nope.
Okay. Big Cass got a whiff of a singles championship when Daniel Bryan was champion, but that's it. He was never a dominant force. Like, they treated him like a big man, but they never treated him like a main event competitor. He is mid-card fare that they never strapped up with a singles title at all. The only championship on his record is his tag title run back in AEW.
Yeah. And that was when he was with Jericho, right? When he was part of the Learning Tree?
No, that's when he was with Ricky.
Oh, he's
Ricky
with Ricky
Starks.
Saints at the time. Oh, Ricky Stark. Well,
Ricky
Starks.
Saints now, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for...
Yeah, Starks. No, Starks was correct because it was AEW. Like, it's sad, though, because he is someone, if you utilize him properly, he may not be like the best big guy you got, but he'd be a great fill-in for someone to face off against Oba and actually make it look like he could eat some of that damage, you know?
I would say...
Or Braun.
I would want to put him in some multi-man matches, put him in a battle royale, put him in a ladder match, put him in these, you know, not standard matches for the sake of making it more interesting, fair. Like, put him in there with, you know, Javon Evans and Dragon Lee in, you know, a stepped up match. Because as of right now, he hasn't had an official match.
No, he hasn't.
He's just
come out and beat people.
Yeah.
That's it.
New guys on the roster. That's who he's done it to. It's the same. Baron Corbin showed up on a random ass SmackDown to interrupt a U.S. title match. He's now the current U.S. title champion, and he's just squashing Mello and Trick.
Which is wild to me. That is a whole different story on its own.
It's Baron fucking Corbin, a guy whose gimmick over the years has changed, you know, however many times, but one of the most memorable ones was the one where Triple H and the rest of the Authority came out and blamed him for the show sucking. Yeah. Like, the fuck? And I got nothing against Baron, okay? I like him. He's a good, solid hand. He's not the most entertaining guy, but he's not like offensive to me whatsoever, you know?
Right. He's just, I mean, I liked Homeless Corbin. Homeless Corbin was fun.
Bum ass Corbin was amazing.
Yeah. He's another one of those where it's like, he just kind of bores me in the ring. And that's another thing that Big Cass has a problem with for me as well, even when he was in the dub. His bear hug slam is not really
I don't like that finish
to watch.
It's
stupid as hell.
Yeah, one swing slam, not the back and forth.
It's
too slow.
Yeah, I was gonna say you give too much time on it. Like, it needs to be faster or something. Because
there's no impact. No impact when he does it. So when it takes that long to fuck that up, there's just no impact. It makes it look clunky. Just is what it is. Anyway, Javon Evans runs in to stop him from, you know, destroying Dragon Lee. Hopefully this means we're gonna get like at least a one-on-one match for Big Cass versus Javon. I'm just like, okay, Cass, you said that they're just in your way. It's not personal. It's just business. What business is it then? Like, legitimately, like, because none of these guys that he's targeted is currently in any sort of title contention.
Nope. No,
like, they're not.
I would have expected him to go out and up someone who has a belt.
Yeah, like, these guys are low mid card right now. Like, they're not even top of the mid card. Okay, what is your goal? What do you want?
You know what would be fun? Have like Javon face off against Ethan or Rusev again, and have those two be out there, and have his big ass come out to fuck with Javon, but accidentally hit like Rusev or Ethan and force a rivalry out of that. Like, give him some Riz to work with, I guess. Like,
I don't know. Anyway,
I would like to see Ethan be like, "You motherfuck."
Yep.
Rusev, get him.
You know what they could do? Since they're not doing anything with him right now, Ricky Saints has been relegated to fucking YouTube clips. Yeah. Put them together. They had great chemistry together with AEW. They could replicate that here, and you know, maybe that would make Ricky an actual threat if he has some muscle behind him.
Yeah, you just have Big Cass walk out with Ricky hanging on his back,
like a backpack.
Yeah, like Jansport.
Tien and Chaozu.
Yeah, yeah, or was it Human Odyssey Evolution? Is that game that came out 6 years ago where you evolve as monkeys and stuff?
Oh yeah,
you carry your little babies around.
Yeah, I think it was trash.
I like that game.
Okay. Anyway, up next we got Sol Ruka and Io Sky facing the Judgment Day. For some reason, Sol Ruka's tag partner was a mystery, and up until the last second when they're like, it's Io, because of course it's Io.
Yep.
Because I don't, pointless mystery, pointless mystery for this match. But
yeah,
whatever. The most important thing here is we got a solid setup and execution of the Soul Snatcher. Unfortunately, Roxanne sold it to us just fucking terribly. She collapsed like Vince McMahon taking a stunner.
Her quads exploded.
But whatever. They get the win. And hopefully this leads to something else. I don't know.
I feel like they have this idea for Soul going up against Judgment Day. But they needed someone who is loosely affiliated against Judgment Day. And if you're trying to elevate a match, you just throw Io in. So that's what they did. It was the simple play.
Yeah. That's it.
I just wish they had more for Io to do, because I feel like Io should be going after Liv still. I feel like they've just kind of relegated her down, like, to go downhill now.
Yeah, they're just continually moving Io down the card. That's just what it was. You know, like, she was the world champ, then she became a contender for a world champ. Now she's tag teaming with someone in the IC title conversation.
Yep.
Like, she's not competing for the IC title. She's not competing for the tag titles. She's just in the mix somewhere.
Yeah, it's really, really weird.
Yeah. I did appreciate, though, I think this was maybe this was a commercial break thing, but Sol and Io talking with Lyra, and Io's reaction to Lyra's craziness is just being like, what the fuck is happening? I'm smiling because I'm confused.
Let me just turn to the camera and do this.
Yay!
We did have another backstage spot, though.
We had a couple.
Yeah, because we had Braun and Paul Heyman together.
Yeah, once again, keep pulling on this thread. I like this thread. This is a fun thread.
I did like this as well. I think this really helps push the storyline more in Braun's favor of making you interested in him again.
Yeah.
Outside of the Vision, because I feel like he is starting to have this trajectory now where it's like, okay, I can't be stuck in this funk ass group anymore.
I mean, every time he's out there with like the Vision, you just see that 1,000-yard stare from Braun and turning it into like, okay, no, this is on purpose. I appreciate it's not just Braun looking checked out. You know, Braun is having an existential crisis and turning that into a motivation for him. I appreciate. That's good.
Yeah, it's actually good storytelling. It's surprising that it's coming out of WWE.
They have, I feel like post SummerSlam, there's been a conscious effort by them to be like, okay, we can't just take our foot off the brake entirely until like in between SummerSlam and WrestleMania. We can just do things and move things forward outside of Roman has the belt. You know, Roman has the belt, which means we have to focus on other things.
Yeah, because we're not having title defenses.
We're getting one in Mexico City, okay? We're getting that. And then we'll have one probably next PL. Maybe War Games Survivor Series. Maybe.
No, because it'll be Bloodline versus whatever group is trying to take down Bloodline. The LA Knight group.
Maybe. We'll see.
There's a chance for some good storytelling there, though, if Solo's still part of the group and betrays Roman in the middle of the match.
I mean, quick side tangent. That seems like there's more action happening with Penta over on AAA with the Dogs. It seems like they're reforming that group with Penta. That I could see leaning to War Games if I was someone with hope. Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, WWE can't pass up an opportunity to shit on LA Knight, so I could see them like having his character make a ragtag team that just can't get it done.
Maybe. So far, what I've seen, like rumor mill wise, is Penta and LA Knight are the next challengers for Roman. Penta via the tournament, and LA Knight, whatever way that they get there for the next match. I mean, let's face it, I can't remember what point in the show where he was talking about entering the tournament and then being informed that it's a luchador tournament. And he's like, I'll get a guy mask or whatever. He goes, this has been in the works already. He's like, he can't keep ducking me. Yeah. Oh yeah, he had the mask. He's like, he can't keep ducking me. Like there's enough there. There's enough there already. Okay.
Oh my God. I would actually enjoy him entering the tournament and not winning. And then take off the mask, like get his mask ripped off mid-match. You find out it's LA Knight.
Honestly, he could swap in for La Parka.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Right?
This jacked La Parka dude.
Yeah. I would like that.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That is a great idea.
Also, a great idea was Chad Gable backstage talking with AAA General Manager Rey Mysterio, saying he wants to face, the legend himself. And he's like, yeah, I'm still active. Bet. Let's go. I'm here for it.
Yeah. I was happy for this.
Yeah. Dude, Ray, has beaten Father Time. Okay. He can still move better than a lot of the contemporaries and some of the younger guys on the roster. Let's go. I'm here. Let's go. I'm seated. Ever since I went to that Raw at the end of last year, seeing Rey Mysterio live, I am more convinced than ever that he is just amazing. Like he is an anomaly in the wrestling world. Okay.
Yeah. The house show that I was at, he didn't wrestle in a match, I don't think, but he came out though during when Punk and Gunther had their cage match.
Yeah.
To stop. There was a bunch of people coming out to try and make sure Gunther won, and he was one of them that came out to stop those people. I don't remember the group though. It's been a while. But
been a while.
Yeah, since you've gone and fucked things up. But no, seeing Ray live is very different than seeing Ray on TV.
Yeah. TV does not do Rey Mysterio justice. It's crazy.
The speed at which he moves and does some of these moves, I swear to God, it looks like it's slowed down on TV versus when you see it live.
I mean, that was kind of the story of like why I feel like the Penta and Laredo Kid match wasn't as good as it could be, because they were moving at like 75% speed.
They were. If you watch, it was Penta's title defense against Laredo Kid, his IC title defense in AAA.
Yeah.
They moved at light speed. Like that was like a 12-minute match, maybe. Like it was just over 10, I think. But they never stopped. Not until one of them almost basically died. Like,
basically,
it was just, it was great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to avoid. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid this.
Yeah. Main event: Solo versus Jay, and just. Big surprise, interference from Jimmy allows Jay to get the win over Solo. Honestly, like the highlight of this was Jay and Jimmy doing the yeet train on their way out of the arena. That was it.
Yeah.
The match itself was just like, what the fuck ever, bro. I don't really have anything good to say about the match itself. It happened.
I think storytelling wise, they fucked up.
It just fell flat.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. I personally believe there was more storytelling to be had by having Solo beat him. And then have Solo just get jumped or something on the next show or something like that, and have Jay basically be in the doghouse with Roman because he went and did all this shit on his own and didn't follow orders. Like, I think there was a lot to be told here that wasn't told.
Honestly, I feel like you're right. And there's like two paths that they could have had come out of this with a Solo win. One of which would be elevate Jacob Fatu and have Roman give him the marching orders to go get Solo in line because Jay can't get it done. And, Jacob can call Jay a punk ass again and then put over, have him get the win over Solo to have Solo fall in line. Or have it just be Roman straight up being like, you know what? I'm going to, once again, go out there and prove why I am the tribal chief. Because he has been getting clean wins. He's been doing it by himself. Clean as in, best as Roman can do, because there's always, extenuating circumstances in even his standard singles matches, where they brawl on the outside way past the 10 count. There's, inclusion of, a steel stairs or things like that. We just ignore those things, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Compared, on the bell curve that is a Roman match, he hasn't had outside help in his matches.
Yeah, which elevates the match, each match so far, even though it's only been a couple. The Punk Roman match, perfect match.
Yeah, WrestleMania.
Perfect match. Can't be denied. But I would like to see more Roman on TV and actually getting shit done or defending the belt or something. Like in this case, I would have loved for Jay to lose against Solo, and then, like you said, have Roman be like, this is why I'm the tribal chief. When you want something done, get it fucking done yourself.
Yeah. I think either one of those ones would have been better, just considering how far Jey Uso's stock has fallen. It just is what it is.
I think it would have played into the meta more and better with us having Crash Out Jay, with Jay not beating Solo and being like, I fucking lost to my younger brother.
Yeah. There's something there, but no, we're not getting that. We're in let it play out stage still, because we haven't had, the fallout from this. And it's not the exact words where he was going to deliver Solo to Roman.
Yes.
So there's more to be, it's not immediate, okay, Solo's back in line and all that. There's still development to be had here that could be interesting.
Yes. Yeah. And the unfortunate side is with the way this played out, I don't think they're going that route.
I mean, just with we're still gun shy from the current booking of WWE that has made us just cynical about it. It's just what it is. I'm not hopeful.
Oh my God, neither am I.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Anyway.
But again, I didn't watch SmackDown.
Yeah.
That's how unhopeful I've been.
Yeah. Let's just get right in the fucking SmackDown, because opening segment is the one that made all the headlines in the immediate aftermath, besides Punk versus KO. Okay. So we got Nick Aldis out there talking to the crowd, asking Chelsea Green to come down and kick off the show. Zero time wasted. Immediately just being like, yes, as you've heard, Chelsea has got a busted orbital bone, and he asks her to relinquish the title. She goes into a very solid, very good promo. I know there's been a bit of hyperbole about it being the greatest. It's a good promo. It's not the greatest promo of all time. It's very good. Very good.
Emotionally wise,
yeah, it's
perfect.
Yeah, for where she is in her career right now, currently, and the responses that she gets from the audience, perfect. It's not going to be one of those ones that's going to make, an all-time top 10 list, top 50. Sure, absolutely. It's no hard times. Okay.
I mean, if they keep a rocket under her, this could be one of those like Becky Lynch type moments where you have that moment where the crowd instantly is just like, yeah, you know what? We're here.
But asks her to relinquish the title. She goes into the promo, and then she kind of, puts it out there being like, no, if someone wants this, they have to take it off of her. And until someone does, it's hers.
Yep.
And it works for Nick Aldis, who's like, you know what? You're right. I'm going to give you 30 days, get a face mask or get cleared by medical. And until then, until someone takes that belt off of you, it's yours. Okay, number one, this is good. But number two, this doesn't make a lick of sense because Liv went 100 days without ever defending her title whatsoever, without even a challenger. Okay, so why the 30-day stipulation? Number three, Rhea is currently shelved and she has not relinquished that title. Chelsea has an interim title.
Technically, but she's full champ because Rhea got surgery, so you ain't coming back anytime soon.
Yeah, and it was much longer than 30 days until we got that decision for Rhea.
I know.
Okay, I know. It's just
bullshit.
It's inconsistent. Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's inconsistent.
But they know it though. They know that, and that's why they had her cut the promo the way she did, because she was like, she basically called everybody out. Like, people get to hold titles without doing shit, while I've sacrificed everything. While these people were sitting here doing nothing, I was planting my face into cakes, being thrown into garbage cans.
Yep. Just great.
Like, dude, I got goosebumps listening to this promo. It was so fucking good. I think the only downside to this promo spot, to be honest with you, was the interjection of Gunther.
No, I loved it.
I did like it. I think it should have ended with her walking off and then have a different spot between them two. While I did enjoy, though, the fact that it set up a good fight between Matt Cardona, because he ends up coming out to defend his wife.
Well, that's the reason that I love it so much, because it maintains Gunther as like the only true heel in the company, because he marches in and steps on a good moment for an over babyface, right?
Yeah,
like,
and she stands up to him. Like, it's not like she just lets him walk all over her. Like, she straight up calls him out too. It's still a great spot. Yeah,
like that's why, like, I think what other great, positive moments can Gunther ruin? That's what he's here for. Like, he wants to be booed. He wants to, like, he's not in the conversation with, Punk and Kevin Owens right now, because that is a focus that has all the juice it needs. He needs something else to do. How else can he get booed? Let's rain on somebody else's parade. And then I'm a bit curious about that line about how he could call Chelsea, every slur in the book. I'm like, sir, hold on there. Where are you going?
I was about to bring that up. Yeah. Because I think it was meant to just to give you, like, smack you in the face with it. Like, I'm trying to get Matt Cardona over the edge.
Yeah. I also appreciated his line about how quickly he got there from catering.
Even Chelsea smiled at that.
Yeah, that was a good line.
It was great. It was great. Even Chelsea smiled for a moment before going right back into the moment.
Yeah.
I enjoyed a lot of Chelsea's spot in this moment too, because she's going to Matt and she's like, I can fight my own battles. Just fuck them. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember, Gunther says something right there at the end, and Cardona just loses it, and it's a good spot.
Yeah, and like, let's not forget, like, this is also tying in with Nick Aldis and Gunther, button heads.
Yeah,
it works. It works on every level, and that's why I like it so much.
The only downside with Cardona's spot is I wish that once he got off of Gunther, Gunther had an imprint of spray tan.
He hadn't sweated enough yet to sweat it all off. But this immediately goes into Gunther and Matt Cardona facing off. Both of them still in their civvies. They're not in ring gear. They're just like, we're having a match and it's gonna be a all. And I like that feels right. When you have an impromptu match and they're not in ring gear. Like, it's understandable somebody to be in ring gear at the show. They're a wrestler, they're dressed for work. But being not dressed for work and being forced to do a match is even better.
It's up there with wearing jeans for a street fight, Alex. Because they wore jeans.
Yeah. God, you gotta wear fucking jeans for a street fight. God damn. They treated this like somewhat of a prolonged squash. But Matt Cardona still got some offense in. Like, he's still, like, he hoofed Gunther in the balls and shit to try and, like, sneak a win and stuff like that, And he fought like a guy who's like, I have to defend my wife's honor,
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah. And
I didn't see the match. I only saw a couple of moments from it.
yeah, Cardona still, bumped huge and sold big for Gunther, as he should. And, like, I have no complaints. Gunther gets a decisive victory over Matt Cardona, as he should.
Hell yeah. I mean, Cardona's a good bumper, so I would expect him to be able to go in the ring with Gunther and sell the fuck out of those power bombs. So
that's good shit. Oh, God. Anyway, we got some more backstage stuff after this. We've got Charlotte and Alexa being happy to be, reunited. And Alexa is like, I'm going to introduce you to Tatum Paxley, like, be cool. Like, you don't need to, be you about this type of thing. And they open up like a little, like, utility closet, basically, and there's Tatum Paxley just sitting there in a dark room with all these candles and a collage of like Charlotte and Alexa pictures everywhere, like a la the stuff that she was doing in NXT, a la like Mickie James back in the day of like the obsessive fan type thing. But
what was the girl's name in Hey Arnold? Was it Olga that had a crush on him and
Helga.
had a shrine to him? Helga. Was it Helga?
Yeah.
That's some Helga shit right there, boys.
Yeah, I do. And the closing bit of this is great because like the two of them step into this tiny little closet with her and they just close the door.
So do you think something will come of this where they'll actually team her up with them for a little while?
I hope so. Because that's a great use of a recent NXT call up to have her like be elevated immediately by pairing her with, two legitimate stars that they have.
There's a storyline to be had here, in my opinion, with a betrayal from her. Like, she sees that they're not everything she thought they were because they find her creepy or something. Like, she overhears something and then she just gets revenge on them. I could see there's so many paths with this. It's weird and fun.
There's a lot of open opportunities there. There's also the great little bit of business from Shiloh Hill that he put on social media after SmackDown last week, where he's just like walking with like, I think it was like Froyo or something like that backstage at NXT looking for Tatum, and she left a little note and he's just like, aw. It's very cute.
I love it.
Yeah. Elsewhere, we got Cody Rhodes confronting Nick Aldis about settling things with Randy, and all this is like, all right, fine. We'll have you, face off at Sunday's main event in Atlanta. And he's like, all right, cool. But then Sammy interrupts and the two of them just like are at it immediately. Like Cody's just like, I'm tired of your shit, Sammy. You're always going around fucking bitching about God everything. You know what? Let's just fucking listen. Nick Aldis is like, all right, fine. Tell you what, you guys can have a match tonight. If Sammy wins, he get a championship match against whoever wins out of Punk and Owens. Fine, great. Sammy is selling his broken hand or whatever here. He goes, didn't stop you from SummerSlam. Let's go.
Hell
good.
Yeah.
Then we get United States Championship match that was set up last week. Carmelo Hayes versus Baron Corbin, and
you've already alluded to the fact that this was likely a fucking squash.
Not a full-on squash. It was just all right. It wasn't a good highlight for what Carmelo Hayes can do. Baron's still rocking Trick Williams' customized belt with like the white fur on it, but they gave him his bike still, so I guess that's like his consolation prize, that you don't get a custom title, but you do get a bike to ride out there. It's okay.
That's
like, it's
so
just
weird.
Is what it is. It
like, at the very least, let him with the belt, like wrap it in duct tape or some bull. You know what I mean? Like,
here's what I want, okay? Because the outcome of this match is Lil Yachty sneaks in with like a blinged out kendo stick to get the jump on Corbin, even though it doesn't affect the whatever. And Trick is out there. Here's what I want: Trick with that beautiful white fur coat, that white title belt. I want them to have a match and them to get some fucking blood on those. Because that would, like, that belt with some blood on it with all that fur, that would look so fucking cool.
Like, long term, leave the blood on.
Right? That's what I want.
That would be cool. Just like after this belt keeps passing, there's just more and more blood on it until it's just matted and gross.
Yeah. Look.
I would love that.
Yeah, doesn't matter. The next big thing happens in the middle of the show. we got CM Punk and Kevin Owens face to face in what we wanted originally, I would say, from their first promo, is now amped up to where it should have been from last week. Because this is exactly what we wanted. Like, there was the allusions to all the things that we, have talked about, the history that we know about in a playful way. They didn't outright say things, but they didn't shy away from it either. Like, this wasn't like tongue in cheek. This was very in your face. Like, I believe the words that like Kevin Owens used is like, all my friends hate you, and not just the 3 that you think of. All of them hate you.
So there's some real shit mixed in.
They're pulling things from like, the early ROH days of like the way that CM Punk and like Kevin Owens like butted heads originally from the beginning, and just keeping it above board. Like, they don't go too far with it. And I'm just very confused about a couple of different things, as far as like, I don't know if he's thinking of this stuff off the top of his head, or if he's just trying to get people to boo him with CM Punk. Because he talks about how he wanted Obafemi, and instead he got endometriosis. Like,
what the fuck?
Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It doesn't make any good sense, really, there.
Why did he say that?
I don't know. Like, you can almost see the gears turning in his head when he thinks of that exact word to use for Kevin Owens.
He's like, this is gonna be a banger.
Yeah. It's just, what?
What the
But like, at the end of the day, Kevin Owens and CM Punk, great talkers. Yes, this is the same thing that we got with, the comparisons will never stop. It's good. It's the Eddie Kingston dynamic all over again. Straight up. But it's like, you can't shy away from it. Like, if you're going to mine from, their personal history with each other, lean into it. Otherwise, what are we doing here?
Well, exactly. That's what we were talking about earlier. Like with Penta and Laredo Kid, they have history.
Yeah.
Lean into that shit. You don't have to say the company that the history started in, you know, like, but you could still talk about the history.
Yeah. And like, they do a good job of like poking and prodding each other throughout this. It's good. I did see a little thing that said that they were trying, like, someone almost brought up the Bucks. It was definitely like Punk trying to get him to name drop it.
Oh,
that was the line, like, I can think of, who it is. And he's like, no, it's everyone I know in the industry hates you. That they have good.
Not just the 3.
Yeah.
Bucks and Omega.
Yeah.
Okay. No, wow.
Or Hangman.
I'm done.
I would say it's probably Bucks and Hangman, because like, it seemed like Kenny and Punk were on like good terms when all that stuff was like happening. Because like, I don't think Kenny there was nothing from Kenny's camp that was derogatory about Punk.
Okay, I guess it would make sense with Hangman too, because Hangman don't put up with shit.
Sure. Anyway, it's the only thing this is missing is like, there was a hint of it at the opening of the show where they show everybody arriving. It's just, I wish he kept it up during this actual segment of back and forth in between there. But like, Kevin Owens always top tier t-shirt game when it comes to people, because he rolled in with the Stone Cold shirt. And he had the line of like, I main evented a WrestleMania with Stone Cold, which is something you always wanted and never got to do.
I love that.
I wish he would have kept it up, but he put on his like standard, like, I've returned Kevin Owens shirt.
Oh, damn. Oh, I like petty Kevin Owens though, because during that time against Cody, in the lead up to that ladder match,
The son of an electrical engineer or whatever, you know, that
it
shirt
was so fucking good.
He was wearing it on Cody's podcast when he did the episode with him too. Like, I want him to, you know, I love petty t-shirt Kevin Owens. It just works for me. He's so good at it. Yeah,
it's perfect.
Yeah. Less than perfect. We've got the triple threat match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. We've got Damian Priest, R-Truth, the champs walking in against the War Raiders and the MFTs. Okay.
Oh God, wait, pandas are there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
With Haku, rightfully so. And like, this is fine. This is like mid-level, like WWE, like tag team wrestling. It's a triple threat. So like, there's just a lot of like time spent where it's just like focused on two people instead of it being like, okay, we have 6 bodies to work with here. You know?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you if this is like how they do a lot of triple threats, or is this people chilling?
Yeah, it's just a lot of that.
So with it being a triple threat, I'm gonna assume that the champs did not retain and don't look weak in the process.
It's just what it is, dude. Like, R-Truth takes the pin here off of what has been dubbed for some reason they're still MFTs. They didn't give them a different name, but by the MFTs finisher, which is called the Brothers Keeper. It's basically an assisted powerbomb with Talatonga doing the powerbomb.
Okay.
Yeah. And
okay.
Yeah. So new champs. Okay. You know.
I guess if you're gonna bring Haku back, you can't have these guys look fucking weak.
Basically.
Otherwise, what's the point of bringing them back?
Yeah. Basically, that's what it is.
That essentially means they're selling us on the idea that if pandas were to recruit a fucking wizard, they'd be unstoppable.
Okay. There's something there. That's a note for GM mode right there.
Yeah. Pandas just need to hire a wizard and you're good.
Yeah. Oh, God. Look, there's not much like... I know Bianca and Montez just, you know, they just welcomed their baby into the world, Romeo. So Street Profits, you know, they got some time off, you know, that's fine.
Yeah, Alex, it takes time after birthing a god to actually get things in order.
Yeah. So I just hope this leads to them, you know, also being injected into this tag title scene, because Fraxium is relegated to, you know, YouTube clips.
Yep. Yes, they are. Which is kind of sad because they were one of the better tag teams that they had when it came to performance in the ring during that time when like Motor City Machine Guns came onto the scene and all that in WWE.
Yeah.
Like you had all of this talent and do nothing.
Exactly. But there is stuff happening with, you know, other talents, because after the tag match, we got the women's US title match. We got Tiffany Stratton defending against Jacy Jayne, and you know the rest of Fatal Influences out there, and it's okay. Like it's an okay match. We get a lot of interference. We got Chelsea Green coming out there to stop the interference from Fatal Influence, to try and, you know, keep things from going awry. But because she's out there, it kind of leads into the finish where Tiffy gets distracted slightly, getting back into the ring, and Jacy Jayne hits her with the rolling encore and gets the 1-2-3. And now new US Women's Champion, Fatal Influence, got all the mid-card gold for the women. They got the tag titles.
Awesome.
Yeah, they got the tag titles. They got the US title. Good. You know, they're
that good.
Yeah.
I want a faction to actually look strong and not be shit like the Bloodline. So
I thought you were gonna say Judgment Day.
Both work.
Yep.
Both work. I've been enjoying Fatal Influence. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Even though Laney Reed and Fallon Henley looks wise have that very generic wrestler look still.
Yeah.
You need to put a rocket on new talent. You just have to. You have to get the younger audience engaged, and the way you do that is younger talent.
I mean, they need to build new stars. It just is what it is.
Well,
And
Jacy Jayne has it.
Yeah.
Like it I feel like she should have had this belt when not right when she debuted, but shortly after debuting onto the main roster.
it's a good use of her time. It sets up something for Chelsea and Tiffany also.
I was thinking that too.
You know, we're interweaving different characters at different levels of the card. It's successful, and I want it to work out. You know, like this is you know, kind of the stuff that we've been asking for. We want things to happen for a reason, and because this happens, therefore this happens. Like, that's storytelling 101.
Yeah, well, because my next question is, will Tiffy try and dethrone Chelsea because she blames her for the loss?
Maybe. Like, it's always been kind of strange that, like, you know, originally, like, Chelsea was kind of globbing onto, you know, Tiffy, and Tiffany Stratton didn't really want to have anything to do with her, and then just one week they decided, okay, we're best of friends.
Which I guess, like, when you have the creativity of a child, like WWE sometimes has a lot of times.
Yeah.
That's how people become friends. They just go, hey, we hate each other. The next week they go, you know what? We're best friends.
Yeah, just how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen Step Brothers?
Oh, did we just become best friends?
Yup.
Let's go do karate in the kitchen or in the garage. It's God.
But that's kind of how it was, though. Jokes aside, like, it was like indifference to maybe near not liking, and then to we're best friends now.
Yeah. Anyway, main event time. We got Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn coming out here. Get that contendership all kind of wrapped up. It doesn't fucking happen at all. Randy Orton runs in and just starts beating the piss out of fucking Cody. The two of them just brawl all over the fucking place. Basically, it ends with, remember that angle where they had the steel steps set up on the announce table and Randy laid Cody out there and then hit him with the chair with his head between.
Yeah, where he's doing the head between it. Yeah.
It all leads to that same setup, but instead Cody kicks Randy in the balls as he tries to lift the chair over his head and change positions, and then like all the officials eventually like run out there and keep him from actually doing it.
So they're still teasing a Cody heel turn.
Yeah, kind of.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, just do it. Have him come out one time with black hair. Like that'll tell us. Like, seriously.
Here's the fucking problem across all of WWE's stars right now, especially the main event. Like, the main event is bereft with tweeners. Like, there is no clear faces, there's no clear heels. Like, by all accounts, Roman should be a heel. He doesn't get the reception of a heel. Punk will say things like a heel, doesn't get the reception of a heel. Cody will kick somebody in the balls and cheat to win, still be recognized as a babyface. Randy Orton will punt Cody in the head, breaking his orbital bone, still get cheered. It's like it
was a horrible match, that one. That punt was the best part of that whole thing.
And it didn't even actually occur during the course of the match. It happened after the match.
It was after the fact.
Yeah. They have lost the ability to do anything so transgressive to get booed, which is why I still put over Gunther interrupting Chelsea Green's promo is great, because he's the only true heel that they have left.
Good callback right there. And yes, you are. Yeah. After talking about this, you're right. Yeah. They have a lot of in-betweeners. Tweeners. Punk's always kind of been one. Well, Cody was the underdog champ, but it was so boring after a while. Like,
well, yeah.
Now he's back to his old bag of like constantly hinting at a heel turn and never doing it.
Yeah. You
got Crash Out Jay, who was beloved when he was the Yeet Man.
It's because they didn't change his fucking gimmick. You know, like, he was crashing out. He was falling apart at the fucking seams, but he was still doing that entrance where he's yeeting, and the crowd loved it because that's all they could identify with. Like, they were ignoring everything else that he was doing. They just wanted to got eat. Roman will say, horrible shit, be manipulative as fuck, not change his character whatsoever, but he says, acknowledge me, and the crowd pops.
Yep. Yeah, it's wild to me.
Yeah.
You don't get this kind of reception over at the dub. Like, heels are heels, faces are faces, and the people who are in between are very designated in between.
When the Bucks were on their EVP, power hungry, mad with power run, they changed how they wrestled. They stopped doing their most heated, fire up the crowd segments. They weren't being overly flippy and shit like that. They weren't trying to get the crowd to pop for them. They were acting like heels.
Yeah. Yeah, like something you should do when you're a heel.
Right?
Yeah, which, you know what? I agree with you, Alex. Gunther is the only true heel in WWE.
I mean, who else do we got? Ethan Page, but goddamn, he's so charming and entertaining and funny. It's kind of hard to boo him.
Yeah. That was just gonna say he's technically heel, but he's so charming. He's the Pedro Pascal of WWE.
Yeah. Kit Wilson and Miz, they're comedy heels,
Which, and even then, Kit really only became more heel end on the heel end because of being relegated to that section by Danhausen.
Yeah, basically, because his whole toxic masculinity thing and stuff like that was entertaining and funny.
It was. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Oh God.
Though I still argue the Miz's best work in recent years has been with Danhausen. So.
Oh, absolutely, undeniable. What else we got? We got Judgment Day. Okay. Liv, clear heel, but they don't do anything with her. Dom is taking losses left and right. He's not really involved in any main event scene whatsoever outside of AAA. And Raquel, she's all right, but she doesn't really do anything, super dastardly. Or Roxanne.
I mean, they had a moment for her to peel away from Judgment Day after getting thrown out in the Rumble by Liv. Didn't do anything with it, so.
Yeah.
That was a perfect moment to turn her face.
Yeah. Really is. I'm trying to think. I can't think of anyone outside of Gunther who is able to generate legitimate boos in WWE.
Nia, maybe? She's a true, I would say on the women's division, she's basically a true heel. She has, I can't think of the last 3 years or so where she's been seen as a face.
Yeah. Well, she hasn't really been used as a real competitor outside of the women's tags in a long time.
True, but they still fuck with singles competitors though, because they like to come out and just smash Tiffy and shit. So but she on the women's end, she is the closest one, because even Lash is not a true heel.
No,
Lash is too lovable.
Yeah, she's just overconfident.
Yeah,
that's her. That's her whole characterism.
Yeah, Nia does actual evil shit, like choking Tiffy out and stuff.
Yeah,
when she was the women's champ. But she's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
Even the John Cena heel turn didn't work because they went too far with it being bad. They went too meta with it, and it didn't feel real. So people were just give us old John Cena back.
Yeah, it was real weird because when he did switch back, it was so shallow. She's oh, you guys want me to be old John Cena? Okay, I'll be old John Cena.
One promo everybody. From Cody Rhodes. That's it. Flip the switch.
Yep. That, and then, let's just retcon it with Unreal and pretend this was one of the best storytellings for a retirement that we've ever done.
Yeah, just keep gaslighting us.
Fuck.
God.
You know who else has been gaslighting us, Alex?
Who's that?
Will Ospreay.
Ooh. What?
I just wanted to say that to transition. I didn't actually mean it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Dynamite this week was okay. Like,
it was okay.
Yeah, which
it had some good ups though.
It had some good ups. It had some good ups, but like that's the thing about AEW this year. Like, an okay Dynamite is such an anomaly.
It's still better though than SmackDown and Raw. Like,
oh god.
But this you're coming off the back of playing in Arena Mexico to one of the hottest crowds that has ever existed. Like, it's hard to live up to that the week after. It just is. Especially
with this Vegas crowd. My God, this crowd, like, you know, you're not required. Yeah, you're not required to cheer or boo for anything by being at a wrestling show. Like, you paid your money, you can react however the fuck you want. But if you don't enjoy the product and want something different, why are you paying money to be here instead?
Yeah.
WWE has killed the Las Vegas crowd. With the back-to-back WrestleManias, they have over that entire community for wrestling, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, that's Mox's hometown or home state. So
he's from Ohio.
Oh, is he? I thought does he live in Vegas? Because it was brought up that like he was competing at home. Oh no, he lives in Vegas.
Yeah.
He lives in Vegas now.
He lives in Vegas now, yeah. But he's from Ohio, which is why they always go apeshit for him anytime they're in like Cleveland or whatever.
Well, I think my point stands. He lives in Vegas. They should have popped for him. And even when we get to that match, no.
But beginning of the show, like you alluded to, we got Ospreay coming out there, doing pretty solid, babyface promo, talking about his grandpa passing away and stuff like that, putting over the crowd in Arena Mexico. And then for some reason, he's interrupted by Don Callis. Don, what are you doing here? Why are you starting?
Well, Don can't help himself. Okay,
he can't. Okay, yeah, you're right.
He hates Kenny so much that he has to involve himself in a storyline that he's not involved in.
Yeah, he's got relationships with both men involved here because he wanted to have Will Ospreay and the Don Callis family right from the beginning. He's always hated Kenny and talking about how like Kenny would have never been champion the first time without him, all that kind of stuff. Also, Roppongi Vice, these guys, they're out there that cause some trouble. But really, the best part of this is Kenny makes the save with that pipe, and he's got just that jacket was so hot. I love that jacket. It was a good look. But laying it out there is like, this is the only time I'm helping you. Okay.
Yeah. Which I think is a lie, let's be real, because this Kenny is still basically good guy Kenny. And he's going to want the Billy Goat at 100% if he's going to face him. He doesn't want a 50% Billy. No,
he wants full blown Billy.
Yeah. Like I also, can I put over the camera work when Don Callis was coming out with them hyper focusing on his face on the Jumbotron for his entrance, because that shit looks like Ego from Ghostbusters, like 100%. Like, I'm looking at this, I'm waiting for Don to start like his face to be moving on the Jumbotron, even though it's not real Don Callis. This is a entrance music Don Callis.
Yeah, he's waiting for somebody to bring a baby in front of the Tron to start sucking its life force out of and swap places with it.
He needs to hire the guy who the little twerp guy from the movie that was helping him.
Yeah,
he needs to hire him and have him.
Where are you from? Accent? The Upper West Side? Oh God!
But he doesn't come alone though, because he's got a couple of his boys with him.
He's got a couple of his boys.
He's got Mark Davis, who recently lost his title.
Yeah,
or recently lost a match, I should say, to Will in Arena Mexico.
Yeah,
but also recently lost his title. And you've got Doyle,
Yes.
who used to be part of a tag team with Mark Davis, coming out and just being big, beefy boys.
Yeah. I mean, Kenny with the equalizer was great here too, because that just like, okay, it's not just Kenny, little broing all these guys. No, he needs a weapon to even the odds.
Yeah, because it's only him. Like, if he's not coming out with the Bucks or anything like that, which would even it out even more. Like, he's got to take matters into his own hands.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
And this type of matter is a pipe.
Anyway, first match of the night, we got triple threat for the number 2 spot in the Casino Gauntlet at All In, because Andrade won the one last week. This one has got Nick Wayne, Speedball Mike Bailey, and MJF. And
this match is so good.
It's great on multiple levels. Number one, you got Speedball out there providing all the guys hype. You've got Nick Wayne showing off just what a little pissant little he's become in a wonderful way. And then you've got MJF just chopping it the fuck up. Okay. Number one with a bullet is obviously that line where he gets on the commentary table saying like, I'm gonna let these two twinks duke it out and then I'm gonna pick up the scraps, was great. The interaction he had with Nick Wayne where he's like coaching him in the middle of the match
and then goes to steal the pin.
Yeah.
God damn. Okay, he does not take this match seriously, everybody. No. Okay. Nick and Speedball are taking it very seriously. He's not taking it seriously because he walks out with a shirt on that has his catchphrase in Spanish trying to piss off Andrade.
Yeah.
He's only here to piss off Andrade.
God, the realization of I need to take this serious is also paired wonderfully with a small interaction that Paul White has, because like MJF gets thrown to the outside and he's at the ground at the announce table and he's like reaching up for Paul White, like, Big Paul, help me, sir. And Paul White's like, I'm working here, I can't help you. And then meanwhile Speedball like does a dive to the outside and Paul White's like, hey, Speedball, you thirsty? You want some of my water?
Some water.
It's so fucking good.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love this match. This was a party match with actual stakes.
Party match with actual stakes, and it does a great job of like putting over like MJF as that little head heel who can actually wrestle. Because the finish gets Speedball hitting the ultimate weapon on Nick Wayne. And he's going for the pin. And MJF just, throws his body to the outside. But he doesn't go for the pin. He's smart. He locks in the submission with the Fujiwara armbar. So, in it, like in my head, the way it works out is like, okay, Speedball's not going to have any like reason to immediately get back into the ring because he's not hearing the pinfall. He's not hearing the 3 count, so he's not going to try and jump in there and like break it up immediately. He can take a moment to rest. But no, MJF's thinking farther ahead. If Speedball doesn't think about the pinfall, he can get a submission victory. Just a quick tap out. He can extra sneaky win.
Well, and plus he knows how to use these two's own like abilities against themselves. Like he knows Nick has to be flashy.
Yeah.
So he's gonna let him be flashy and waste all that energy and gas himself out. Speedball has to use speed. So again, let him just gas himself out.
Yeah.
And I'll come in, I'll clean up the scraps, and I'm gonna look good for it.
And also, using things that he has over the other guys. Like, okay, they're both faster and more acrobatic than me. I'm more powerful. Nick Wayne goes for the Wayne's World, and he just smashes them out of the sky.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good spot.
Perfectly timed.
Yeah, and then to just piss off the crowd because MJF is a perfect heel. He makes it look like after we've seen Speedball and Nick both dive to the outside, like a minute prior, like he's gonna do it. So he starts bouncing off the ropes like he's about to go dive to the outside and do a suicide dive. And he goes, no, fuck all you.
Yep. God, so good. Great. Post-match was also amazing because we get MJF with a guy like basically, calling out Andrade and all this kind of shit. because, you know, Andrade's not cleared or whatever. And then Andrade's music hits and MJF fucking sells it like crazy. And then he's like, I'm just fucking with you. He ain't here.
So fucking good. So fucking good. Because when the music hit, I was like, he's not even there.
Yeah.
Like, I know he's not there. And then he says it. I'm like, okay, good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Because it would have leaked that he was actually there.
Hey, it worked for Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. It works now.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Just an insert of, can we just have a quick insert of Bret Hart saying Bill Goldberg? And
then just a quick insert of Shawn Michaels being like, who's your daddy, Montreal? Anyway, next match of the night, Jay White versus David Finlay, Continental Cup first round. Oh no, Continental Challenge Cup, Triple C. First round. These two have wrestled, I don't know how many times in the past. This time,
a lot.
No different. Just go out there, cook. Let's go.
But we have a lead into this though backstage, right? Doesn't Mick Foley talk with
the
Jay
Bang Bang Gang
in the Bang Bang Gang?
Yeah,
and he gets inducted into the Bang Bang Gang.
Something like
essentially.
That. Yeah, I don't know. Mick Foley is just like bouncing around doing side quests in AEW. This is what he does.
I'm okay with it.
He's just like, I want him to have like a sit down interview with a babyface ahead of like a lights out match or like a Texas death match or something like that. And I want him to like put the fear of God into a babyface, you know? I want him to be so like, good. Let me tell you a cautionary tale about why you need to be careful about this kind of shit. Like that's what I want sometime in the near future for Mick Foley. But him just being like, you know, everybody's uncle, hanging out, having fun, it's okay.
I'm okay with it overall. I enjoy that. It's like he's just here to hang out and have a good time.
Yeah.
He's like that uncle that you love, but just won't leave when everybody else is leaving at the end of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, like he's helping out with the dishes though, so it's okay.
He is. He's still doing shit.
Yeah.
He just needs a little. I don't know. I think you're right. I think he needs to start putting the fear of God into people.
Yeah. Like I want him to be a cautionary tale for like Darby. You know?
Oh, dude, have him be like lift his, like we see him as he's putting his shirt back down, like, and that's why you don't do this spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then like, you know, like a post match where like somebody's been beaten to a bloody pulp, like Mick's out there to help him to the back and stuff.
Yeah. It's like, what did you learn today?
Yeah. But he gives them like words of encouragement secretly. And then they're like, no, I can go. I can still go. And they run back like he did, you know, in the old days.
Yo, dude. Oh, I would love it.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
this match though,
yeah, there was some weirdness in this because there's like I saw footage from people who were at the show. There was like 3 people really chanting for David Finlay here.
Dude, yes, they were.
Yeah, they were loud as fuck. Everybody else is like Jay White.
Jay stopped what he was doing in the middle of the match and just stared at them.
Yeah, like, are you fucking serious right now?
It was so weird because no matter which camera was switched to, you could hear them plain as day. It was like the cameraman closest to them never turned the mic off or some shit.
Yeah. But like as anticipated, chemistry between these two, you know, it's what you expect between guys that have, you know, wrestled each other more than, you know, 3 dozen times probably. And kind of what you expect from, you know, Switchblade being just that guy who can do like the smoothest shit out of nowhere, because the transition into the finish was like grease lightning. He just got there like it was like magic. He's insane. I love it.
Yeah, there was some injury moments in this where Jay takes a brain buster and lands heavy on his neck on Finlay's knee.
Yeah.
And sells it hard like he just got his neck broken.
Yeah, it's so funny.
The look on his face, like he can't tell if he's alive or not. It's funny.
He's like, he sells it like death, dude. Just
seriously.
But he doesn't do like the Ziggler thing where he's too good at bumping that it makes everybody look amazing and beating him. He's so good at selling that he can also turn it into like a possum, playing dead so he can strike. Like he keeps it to his advantage.
Yeah. Because Finley goes to grab him after he finally gets back up because they're down for like 10 seconds or so. And the camera's just hard cut straight into Jay's face.
Yeah.
And he's just looking like, am I dead? Am I alive? Finley gets up to go take the pin. And as he stands up, Jay's like, nah, bro. I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
You thought. You thought. God. Yeah. Continental Cup, Challenge Cup, or whatever tournaments in AEW are just, they're always the best. They're always goated.
I think one of the reasons why this match slaps so hard is even if commentary hadn't talked about how personal this match is between the two, during the match, you could literally feel it in the ring. Like, there was animosity there between these two, and it needed to explode, and that's what we saw. And
there was also like the level of familiarity between the two of them, like knowing each other's moves, knowing what the other guy's going to do, transitioning out because they've thought about how they've approached this attack before and how they need to counter out of it. Like, I love that shit.
Yep. Yeah, it was good shit. I enjoyed this match a lot. It's really nice to see Jay White on TV again. I'm not gonna lie.
God, he's been missed. I don't get me wrong, I loved Card Blade and the antics with the cardboard cutout Jay White. Real Jay White just can't be beat.
So question.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Jay White's pants?
It's not great.
I love it.
It's not like he's one of those guys. Like here's the deal. Okay, it looks kind of like pajamas. It looks a little bit like pajamas. I like him better with those tight like leathers because it makes me take him a little bit more seriously.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Yeah, that too. I mean, the dude's got a fucking 8-pack, you know.
I know. So, okay, you remember back in the day when you lived in Illinois, where we all would do pajama pants under the pants.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh well, me and Walsh. If Walsh was here, he would agree with me.
I'm too Italian for that, dude. I'm already covered in fucking fur. I got built-in insulation. That's why I suffer so hard in Florida.
Even though I lost it up here, everybody, I've never really had like hair on my arms, like a little bit, but not a lot. And everybody kept, even these two fucks used to be like, "Oh, you shaved your arms again?" I'm like, no, I just don't have hair there.
Yeah, you're trying out for the swim team. It's okay.
Yeah, I need to be more aerodynamic.
Yeah.
No, but up here in the Midwest, we all figured out pajama pants under pants to stay warm during the winter, And Jay White's like look with the baggier pants literally reminds me of when I look at myself in the mirror after I've put on my pajama pants and stuffed them into my socks and have my thigh high or knee high, like knee, not even knee high. No,
calf
like
high.
Half high, calf high. Yeah, calf high would be the correct term. Socks, because it looks like his boots, and then. Again, another reason why I love it because I'm so DBZ coded. He looks like as if Trunks didn't have a shirt on, basically.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
where he has the black pants and the like the yellow boots.
Yeah. Okay, I can see. You know what? I don't love it now, but I hate it less. How about that?
Hey, I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
Tell you what I do
love it.
Tell you what I do love. Trios champions out here. Hangman, Adam Page, and Bandido, good, bad, and the ugly, come out here, put over their little win in Grand Slam Mexico. But as Hangman's like asking permission if a white boy can habla a little Espanol, we get.
Oh my God, the crowd pop for that too.
Yeah, Swerve's music hits. Oh, you thought you were safe, huh? You thought things were okay between us. Nah, because now you're pairing with two guys I just feuded with, both Bandido and Brody King, if you recall. So we got a little beef. And I like this. I like where this leads because we also get the demand out there with, Ricochet, Gates of Agony, mixing it up, being like, nah, fuck all you all. Like, totally on his, like, shoulders weren't even on the mat. That wasn't a legitimate win. Swerve, what are you doing out here? Where this is trios business. You're just by yourself unless, Prince Nana wants to, lace up his wrestling boots. You can get the fuck stepping. And Swerve just like, you sure I'm alone? Oh God, I forgot. And he also brought back the when he's responsible for everyone pelting him with toilet paper.
Yeah. Shout out to Ricochet with just get to stepping.
Get to stepping.
Get to stepping. Get to stepping.
Oh God.
Over and I was dying.
Yeah.
I was dying. And you gotta give it to Swerve because he goes out there. Yeah, he's got Prince Nana with him, but he's technically alone because Prince Nana doesn't really fight anymore. He just kind of will get involved a little bit here.
A little bit here and there.
He looks at Bandido and he's like, the last time I saw you were bleeding from your face with your mask ripped.
Yep.
Turns to Brody King, and the last time I saw you were on your back in your own pool or in a pool of your own blood. And then he turns to Hangman and just has this most disappointed look on his face.
He's like, dude, what the fuck is this, huh? What's
you
happening?
And I, yeah, he's like, you and I thought we were on the same page for a little bit here.
If you forgive the pun.
Yeah. Oh God, so good. Dude. Good.
And just like, oh God, they're doing everything but saying the words that Austin Creed and Kofi Kingston, or I forget what Kofi's new trademark is.
I was
it's
gonna say,
KSM.
I just saw it.
I remember is the initials. I don't remember what Kofi and Austin are all but confirmed to be stepping through that forbidden door in the AEW. And if they're going to be paired with Swerve, yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. When Swerve said, "Who says I'm alone?" I thought they were going to come out then. I was like, oh, is it actually happening?
I mean, God,
there was a moment, Alex.
I know. And like, God, there is no better way than for them to rehab these trios titles to be a good use for Austin and Kofi. Like,
oh yeah.
Like they've been like the trios belts have been sidelined for a while, putting that quick win with the demand, having them, be a transitional champion for Hangman and Bandido, only for it to become, oh, we're adding another team to this mix. Yes, please.
Honestly, yes. It would make it more worthwhile for the demand to take the belts back now when these guys come out, because they'll make the win that much better.
I mean, dude, just set a match for All In. Just do it. And I'm here.
Yep.
I'm here. God, the mid card for All In, I'm getting so jazzed for. I can't wait.
Same.
Things that can wait. Chris Jericho taking on TNT champion, the Jet Kevin Knight. So this was okay for a while. And then we got the greatest comedy act of this year, because Chris Jericho, he's not a spring chicken anymore by any means, but he's still an old pro that knows his spots. Don Callis is out there to second Kevin Knight, and we get like just the most. Chris Jericho's got Kevin Knight in the walls of Jericho, center of the ring. Don Callis makes a move, and like Chris Jericho, like plain as day, is just like shaking his head and like giving him signal, and like, no, not yet, not now, and has to drag Kevin Knight to the ropes in order to get position for Don Callis to hit him with the screwdriver.
Yeah. And I think he was supposed to hit him with the sharper side, not the blunt end.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah,
dude. Okay. But let's just give credit where credit is due to Don Callis.
Yeah.
He whips the screwdriver off to the side.
Yeah.
Realizes it's way too close to the fans.
Yeah.
goes over, picks it up, looks around, puts it in his suit jacket pocket, and goes back like nothing happens. Like the man may have fucked up, but he owned that shit and fixed it.
Yeah. It's so goddamn. Yeah.
I feel like when Jericho chased Don Callis, that also wasn't in the spot. He was just like, you motherfucker, fuck up this spot.
Dude, that's going to be like a, God, Botchamania, Matthew, he already like did his like clip of that, you know, like a day after it happened. But I could feel like this being integrated into like every Botchamania going forward in some way, shape, or form, because it's just so funny.
I would love that. Oh my God.
Also,
it wasn't like.
God, real quick, shout out Paul White on the commentary desk putting over Jericho as his favorite tag team partner in Jericho show back in the day. It's so
fun. What's his face? Excalibur couldn't make sense of it. He was like, what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my God. And also, speaking more on Chris Jericho not being a spring chicken.
Yeah.
After a while, he could not jump off the top rope. He had to push off the top rope every time he wanted to do something. He couldn't jump anymore.
Yeah, he's still trying. He's still trying out. Bless his heart.
God, he jumps off the top rope to hit Kevin on the outside right before he goes and sits in White's lap for a moment. And he can't jump, so he just kind of leans forward and falls off onto Kevin.
Look, I know Chris Jericho, we can't like completely degrade him on AEW TV because he was, the first AEW World Champion, and he brought a lot of eyeballs to the company, and when they were first starting. At the same time, I want him to fully embrace like just being a dark comedy wrestler, like. The whole thing with the fucking Painmaker and Tommaso Ciampa and their fucking match, like, I want him to fully embrace this, like, just dark comedy gimmick, Chris Jericho. Like, I'm just an old man that does crazy shit. Like, just fully embrace it. Just do that. Like, I don't want you to take yourself so seriously, Chris. Just be funny.
I think after the Painmaker match, it made me realize that when Chris Jericho does retire, we need to have a best of series where Tommaso Ciampa just keeps facing Chris Jericho, but the different gimmicks. So every time he beats one, another gimmick comes out. He has to face that one.
He retires each gimmick separately.
God. And Chris comes out each time when Tommaso Ciampa is like waiting on some like mystery opponent, and it's Chris Jericho again. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Wait, Tommaso Ciampa gets the TNT title back. He does a TNT Open Challenge, and it's just Chris Jericho every time.
And it's just a different iteration. Oh my God, I would love that.
Yeah. Oh God, and they're all like 5-minute squashes.
Yes. And Ciampa somehow, like, there's always a plastic chair out there, and he just keeps getting stabbed in the ass.
Oh God.
Over and over again.
And he keeps like taking like different like accessories of Jericho's and like fighting it like he did with Andrade's pants, like the light up jacket from back in the day. He just looks like an elbow drop in the middle of the ring, a la Ric Flair.
Dude, that would be so good. He pile drives the list.
Yes.
Like,
I love that
list.
Yeah. God. All right. We got some more show to get through still. We had Chris Statlander taking on Viva Van. Just fine.
It
was okay. Like I feel like there was probably this was just a match to set up the post-match thing for the next thing to happen. And like I'm Viva Van getting some time. I'm kind of here for, because look what happened with My World in High-End, right?
Yeah. Her rolling kick was really cool looking. Like that was smooth.
Yeah.
I could not get past the fact that this woman's outfit is literally just straps loosely covering shit. Everything jiggles. Everything. Me and Christina are watching the entire time. We couldn't comprehend her outfit. We're literally sitting there watching this going, how is this allowed? Like this she's naked.
That's puzzle pieces.
She's like naked. Yeah. Intricately put together perfectly just to hold everything in place.
It's like the Great Fairies from Ocarina of Time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just because my world has had some outfit mishaps. You know, it happens to a lot of people, like not just the women.
Yeah.
The one person I expected it to happen to, everybody who it didn't happen to, was Viva Van. Because you're looking at this shit, you're like, something's about to pop out, like a titty's about to pop out.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's Vegas. It makes sense.
Yeah,
it fits. Anyway,
the match though, very middle of the road.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a bad match. Like there was some good showcase spots for both of them. I just feel like at least partway through, I started to realize it felt like Chris Statlander was just there, not actually doing a whole lot.
Yeah, kind of. Anyway, post-match, we got Mick Foley out there, interview Stat, to set up the Fatal 4-Way for the TBS title next week with Persephone, hell yeah, Hikaru Shida, and Maya World. Good, fine, yeah, solid. But that also leads into the tag match following that with Thunder Rosa teaming with Maya World, taking on Persephone and Hikaru Shida. Better than the Stat and Viva Van match. They got a little bit more time. It just seems so weird because like Thunder Rosa hasn't been in the mix for so long, and this is how we're bringing her back in, is just subtly a little bit here and there. Maybe a little bit more promo time for Thunder Rosa be interesting. A little bit more time to promos for Maya World so people can get to know her now that she's TBS champ. I would like to see. But it is what it is.
Despite that though, because I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Maya World's still MVP of this match in my opinion.
I really gotta say I'm loving every bit of Persephone that we're getting.
The opening was awesome between these two, where Persephone's egging on Maya World.
Yeah.
And as soon as something is about to happen, she jumps out in the ring and goes, "Oh, fuck no. I'm not doing that." And then she's like looking at Maya. She's like, "Move back. I'm not jumping in until you move back."
Yeah.
She does. She moves over, tags in Shida, and Shida's like, "Move back." It was so fucking good.
Oh God, I appreciate heel Shida. I really do. It's like, even when she was doing that thing where she was like cursing people out in Japanese and then saying really nice things in English to her, to them, I was really enjoying it. But this is like the little interactions that we're getting for her now. I really appreciate.
Well, I love that she went all 90s and like straightened her hair and then crimped it.
Yeah.
Like, it was so good.
Oh God. But I'm looking forward to that.
Great standout though.
It's good stuff.
I am too. I'm liking seeing Persephone more. I feel like she's a good contender to have against others in the women's division. She's a good foil.
Yeah, and she would make a solid TBS champ.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. All right. Main event time. Another Continental Challenge Cup match. First round. Jungle Jack Perry facing Jon Moxley. My God. I have all the time in the world for this type of shit. This was great. I love the dynamic that they have, because Jack is definitely one of those like perfectly suited to be an underdog babyface, right? And Jon Moxley being that guy to not give a shit about someone and just wrecking them always works. It just does.
This was literally Big Brother, Little Brother match.
Yeah.
Mox definitely little bro Jack Perry in this match, and not in a way that buries him.
That suicide dive to the outside and Mox just punching him in the face.
Yes.
Got me. Just fucking got me. God.
It was the camera angle. Like camera angle did half the fucking job there. Like perfect angle, perfect moment to switch to the camera too. And it's got to be said, Mox made Jack Perry look great. Like,
he does, because he makes every match with this type of wrestler that he's facing, have this vibe where like, no, I am in control, but there will be moments where I will have like that seed of doubt planted where they could get one up on me. You know, it's not going to be a squash, but it's not going to be your barn standard back and forth either. Like at no point in time do you think that like they're stronger than me, or they can just fire up and no sell something, but they're gonna get like that moment of like, oh no, they might have my number in a sneaky win here, you know?
Yeah, because there was still the seed of doubt, which is what I really enjoyed, but still going in and you're like, oh fuck, Jack Perry's about to get his ass beat.
Yeah.
Like he
perfectly encapsulated. Perfectly encapsulated. We come back from the commercial break. Jack Perry's busted open, and I love Mox being the pro that he is, because he sees that it's kind of like, you know, starting to dry up a little bit. How does he get the blood flowing again? He gives him a noogie.
A noogie. This is the reason why I'm saying he little broed him so hard. But not in a way that makes him look bad though. Because the noogie was hilarious, but tactical.
Exactly. Like it works on multiple levels. It works in the context of the match. It works in context of where their characters are at. And it also works outside of the meta of just being like, no, technically I need to get more blood out of your head. Let me do that real quick.
Yeah, I need you tired. I need you sleepy.
Yeah. Anyway, Mox gets the win with the sleeper submission. Then we get a little bit of long-term storytelling here with a show of respect from Mox to Jack Perry, you know, offering the hand, helping him back up, stuff like that. It's always been like one of those like little seeds that has constantly been throughout like these two interacting. Like Mox has always like been like, I kind of see something in this kid. There's something to him. I like that, you know?
Well, I remember when we started noticing that Mox was starting to kind of turn towards face.
During the course of the Continental Cup, the Continental Championship.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting
C2, not C3.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting it again, because it's these moments where it's like Mox, he's the bad guy in many ways, but he still remember his roots. Like, this is a kid. Like, I got to demolish him, but, you know, better to pick him back up.
Yeah.
And, you know, do some good out of this. Because at the end of the day, I still feel like we are going to get a Jon Moxley being pushed out of the Death Riders because he's too much of a face.
Yeah. There's something to there. I completely forgot. We had a video, a little vignette of the Brawling Birds pub, but they're not there. Divine Dominion is there.
Fuck.
And God, the two of them. Yes, this is a fantastic promo spot from both of them. Both of them were fantastic here. I loved it.
When they dropped the glasses, but it wasn't perfectly in sync. Megan Bain almost broke character when she realized that her cup smashed first, because she almost smiled. You could see it on her face. It was awesome. I'm not gonna. So anybody, if you've listened to us for a little while, you know that I'm always trying to notice when Megan Bain is smiling, because it's so rare. Because it's only on like social media where she'll smile. Normally, to see her almost smile, dude, I get a kick out of it every time.
Yeah. And the other thing that we need to address, the part of the reason why this Vegas crowd sucked donkey balls, Willow Nightingale has a sit-down interview with Renee scheduled on the show. And Mercedes makes a sneak attack in this moment. Some little fuck ass in the crowd shouts, "Come home, Sasha, we miss you." Motherfucker, you paid the ticket. You're at the show for like, don't be like this. This is weird. Okay. That's like somebody, you know, shouting at Cody, "Go back to AEW." That's just weird, bro.
Yeah, it was really weird. It also, I don't know how they weren't able to cut the mic off that camera. Like,
it got fixed when they replayed it for social media.
It did, yeah.
But the live, like, because they want the live reaction from the crowd in there. That's just what it is.
Which I get, but like the moment that man says it once, cut that mic.
Yeah. I don't know. This is just, don't go back to fucking Vegas. Just don't. I feel like they killed the town.
Why? Okay. My Eric Andre, that meme just popped in my head, but it needs to be triple bald, and he shoots Vegas, and Vegas is what's his face?
Hannibal Buress.
Hannibal Buress. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, it's Hannibal something.
Yeah. God damn.
Or the Wesley Snipes one, where he's crying but he has the gun.
Oh.
Ooh, or the little kid where he's crying but has the gun.
Yeah, that too.
All these memes work.
All of them work. Oh God. So we've got All In almost here, and we've got WWE counter programming All Out in Chicago. Recently announced CM Punk will also be there for the show at Worlds Collide, or whatever the show is going to be. Is it it's Worlds Collide, right? That's the one that's happening.
Worlds Collide.
Yeah,
I think it's Worlds Collide.
Yeah, so just busting everything out for that show.
Yeah,
really,
really trying.
You know what? Smart.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw this out there. Like, I know people are gonna be like, oh, blah, 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 the counter programming, blah blah blah. Good. I want there to be competition. I want WWE to step their game up, because when they do it, we get great programming, much like we got with The Rock showing up and beating Cody Rhodes bloody in the rain in Chicago. You know?
Yeah.
I light a fire under Triple H's ass so he stops fucking phoning this shit in.
Honestly, every time they counter program, AEW does better. So let it happen.
Yeah. I don't want either one of those companies to, take it too easy. Like, I don't want, I don't want them to be in danger of going out of business, but I want them to have that fire under their asses, that motivation to want to be the best.
Yeah, I like healthy competition.
Yeah.
I like it when it's recognized that these two are the true competitors. I don't want someone sitting around and being like, oh, well, maybe TNA is actually the number 2.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, God. A little bit of other news.
Petty.
Yeah, a little bit of other news from this week. Apparently during Collision, Nigel McGuinness got injured with his match against Shibata in their Challenge Cup. Don't know the full results of it yet, but we'll see. He did get the win, so we'll see exactly what it means. Yeah, people remarked online that he was like limping on his way out of there. Hechicero got the win over Brian Cage in his Continental Challenge Cup win, and Kyle O'Reilly beat Roderick Strong.
Wow.
Yeah.
That one I didn't expect.
Yeah. Collision, totally worth watching. There's a trios match between the champs taking on Lethal Twist, which is Blake Christian, Jay Lethal, and Lee Johnson.
Yeah.
Divine Dominion had a squash match that old. There was a crazy 8-man tag match with Leo Rush teaming with the Rascals, taking on some guys.
Ooh.
So he was wearing this fucking umbrella hat that he has.
Yeah.
Fun. And Mercedes Moné attacked Zayda Steel in a backstage thing, so that became the main event.
That's awesome.
Yeah, fun shit. Oh, and there was a funny little character thing with Shane Taylor Promotions was teaming with the Hurt Syndicate to take on some guys, and basically MVP's like, hey, time's up, you already paid us for this much money, we're out of here. They fucking walked out in the middle of the match.
Fucking love that.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Oh, that okay. How funny would it have been if they had pulled that shit on MJF and been like, you didn't, your check didn't clear, we're out.
That'd be so funny. They should have done that. God,
that would have been so good.
There was a little back and forth between the Bucks and Cope and Christian. Christian, my God, line of the guy right where the Bucks like, you're old enough to be our father. Instant response, who says I'm not?
The moment you started to say what they said, I was like, how did he play off this? Because he fucking did.
Yeah, he did. It's so good.
He's just one of my favorites. He's just one of my favorites.
So good. News in other companies over in New Japan. G1 Climax wrapped up with a surprise return. Jeff Cobb's back in New Japan.
That's right, he is.
Mm-hmm. Guess
who would have thought, Alex?
Anybody, really, at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jay White's wife announced that she's pregnant. So congratulations to Jay White and his lady.
Yeah, congrats. That's awesome. Good for you guys.
Yeah, it's all set. Also, there was fun bit of business. There was an NXT live show over the weekend that had CM Punk there. He's just fucking chopping it up. I can't remember her current name because I just remember seeing her on LFG, but was Bailey Humphries. I can't remember what they made her name now. It escapes me. But there was a great flex off that they had. It was awesome. It's funny. He was just having fucking fun at a live show.
Dude, you got to.
Mm-hmm.
There was a live show that happened recently where something crazy happened that popped up in my feed, but I can't remember it off the top of my head.
There was Danhausen was at a live show and Kevin Owens was like, "Hey, aren't you buddies with CM Punk? Send a message to him and then hit some with a fucking stunner."
Some with a stunner. Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, I know it's Punk related.
Micah Lockwood. That's her name.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she hit him with the last ride after that.
I love that. Hell yeah.
Yeah. God.
I love wrestling.
That's so good. There's so much fun shit. But
we'll have to wait though, Alex, until next week to talk about more good shit.
Hey, we'll be able to talk about Blake Monroe's first match on SmackDown against Julia, who lost.
Are you sure?
In her main event match.
Are you sure though? Are you sure we won't get a coming soon promo instead?
They did the backstage segment with Nick Aldis on YouTube, saying that I think she wanted to challenge Chelsea Green for her title, but Nick Aldis I got something else in store, and Julia walked in, cursed her out in Japanese, and said I don't think she likes you. I think she said that she wants to have a match with you on SmackDown next week. Should have been on the show, but instead was relegated to YouTube.
Of course, because Alex, there's too much time that they have for wrestling and wrestling related stuff. They need to fill in commercials, okay?
Look, SmackDown got taken down to 2 hours again. They don't have the 3 hours to work with anymore. It's just something's got to get cut.
Yeah, so hour and a half of commercials, half hour of wrestling, 30 seconds of promos.
Yeah. Oh, and the big news from NXT this week, another Samoan has spawned. Zilla Fatu.
Oh, yeah, Zilla did.
Yeah, part of the Fed now. Okay, keep him in NXT for a little bit. Let him cook. Make sure he's good. I know he's got some issues with being booked on the indies in his history. So if he's here to play ball, okay, another win for the Bloodline.
I was about to say, you have a representative of the Bloodline now in the NXT. So make them fall in line.
Yeah.
You could have a whole storyline happen with the NXT rebellion against the Bloodline. That would be fucking cool.
Just something. Maybe he can be paired up with Jacob Fatu and they can reunite and be New Age Demolition again. Okay.
Alex, hear me out.
Yeah.
Solo Sikoa is basically going to be Loki, okay? Speaking in the ears of others. Trying to foment rebellion. You have NXT getting taken over by Bloodline because of Zilla being there now, right?
Okay.
They usurp and go and rebel against the Bloodline, and they get a whole Bloodline rebellion on the main roster with NXT coming up and whooping ass, only to lose because Roman's unstoppable. And we find out that Solo was the one that orchestrated everything.
Didn't they do that already?
Yeah.
Beat for beat?
Yeah. No, I'm just rehashing.
Yeah. Reheated nachos once again. Oh, God. All right. Before we wrap up, I just want to say, hope you have a safe and healthy recovery. JR, who is recovering from brain surgery.
Yeah.
It's a nasty looking scar he's going to have.
Yeah, it is. And also, Shout out to all those who are jumping in and bringing awareness to ALS for Rebels treatment and everything.
September 9th is the show dedicated to Rebel, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
We've had a few more wrestlers come out and do the ice bucket challenge.
Goddamn RJ City.
Yep.
Just Winnie the Poohing out.
Yep. There's been quite a few good ones. So shout out to all you wrestlers who are stepping up and trying to bring awareness to this, because there was a big push back in like 2014, 2015. There was that whole thing, because I even got involved with the Ice Bucket Challenge then.
Still going.
No, it always has been, but when it reached like that peak moment where it was in the zeitgeist, I applaud the wrestlers doing this, because it's keeping it at the very least in the wrestling community zeitgeist.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for us this week. Meantime, we'll see you next week with who knows what. Maybe things will keep progressing towards good and entertaining on WWE's side, and AEW will turn up the heat a little bit more on that all-in build, fill out more of that mid card, because goddamn, I'm excited about it. But until then,
isn't it great, Alex? Real quick, to be excited about mid card shit.
Yeah, it really is.
I love it.
Yeah. Until then, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, do an engagement, hit all the buttons. We really appreciate it. Hit the links in the description below for our merch store, our Discord, our subreddit, all the places you can find us online at Night Off Pod everywhere. Only thing left to do, say goodnight, Derek.
Buenas noches, night shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I just can't wait for LA Knight to go up against Roman Reigns at a random Sunday night main event.
Oh, no, that's going to be a PLE.
Those are technically PLEs.
Apparently the rumor mill is just shaded, like thrown around, that Triple H, that bald fraud, actually just straight up hates LA Knight.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me? We've all you can see it in the booking. This bald head don't lie.
That's a crystal ball.
A crystal bald.